situation where anything, and by the way, it might be against Steph Curry and the Warriors potentially. That might be who that game is against. Now, anything can happen, man. Dude gets hurt, foul trouble. Somebody, D'Angelo Russell has a terrible shooting. And guess what? You're going home for the summer. You don't even get to participate in the best of 7. So I don't think that mentality is legitimately going to creep into that locker room, into that organization. They show up. I think they beat the Pelicans, and then they take on the Nuggets. And unfortunately, you're right. And Shannon, I don't know if you agree with it. I don't think you picked the Lakers to beat the Nuggets. Would you, Shannon? You wouldn't do that. Yeah. Okay, so they would go home in 5 or 6 games probably against Denver and season over. But if you put yourself into a one-off where you're playing Steph Curry and the Golden State Warriors potentially in a one-game situation where you don't even participate in the postseason, I just can't see the Lakers intentionally doing that. I can't either. But, there's a couple of things that we got to take into consideration. Number one, the backspasm. We got to take that into consideration, right? So definitely, he says he's going to play. Anthony Davis said there's no question he will be available on Tuesday night. But when Tuesday night ain't here, we shall see. And New Orleans, I mean, it's not Vegas, it's not city, but, it is a place that, you might go out, you might hang out. Beautiful restaurants all over the place, I mean, food poisoning has been known to derail. There's an abundance of excuses that can be pumped up between now and Tuesday for your horses and bills to you. And that's the personality and the place.
All the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him. If he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Yeah, son, you like that or what, son? You like that or what?
Like what?
Oh, you see the video?
No. Just got home. Good.
Oh, I sent you the video.
Of what, the crash?
Yes. Not the crash. Money was busting shots. He was like, true. I'll be right back. Came back with the car.
No. I didn't see that shit. No. Be nice. The reason I'm calling you is the playoffs is now set. So I'm trying to make this paper. I want to see what the mindset. The 7 and the 8 face each other. If you're LeBron James, you face the Pelicans after blowing them out yesterday, and LeBron having 27, 17, 11. He owns the Pelicans. He owns Zion. Do you beat them Tuesday, or do you lose on purpose and face the loser of the Warriors Kings? What do you do?
Well, no, I mean, you just win. They don't do none of that.
You sure?
Yeah.
Because I hope you know if the Lakers beat the Pelicans, then they face Denver in the first round.
No.
I don't want Denver. They don't want that smoke. So they don't want Denver smoke. Who you got? Kings and for Warriors for the other seed. Who you got? Kings or Warriors?
I like the Kings.
Believe it or not, I kind of do too. I wanted to see you a Warrior dick sucker. I wanted to see you because I think Kings get their revenge from last year, but I don't know. Who you got? So Kings or Warriors? So be real.
I like Kings. Just because Draymond punching people and shit, that shit is whack.
Yo, talking about that, his podcast coming on today. You watching it? You watching his podcast?
I don't even watch his podcast.
Why is he podcasting? And they got a one game off tomorrow.
Yeah, he's
in Sacktown. If you met Draymond, real shit, would you talk shit? Real shit.
Just about time to rock as Toe gets ready to meet leather. And off we go on EA Sports.
Just because you got money doesn't mean
the goal line. And his guys get the football right.
I said just because you got money doesn't mean you can't.
So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. And bringing them out is the rare southpaw in his 4th year, coming off his best season as a pro, Tua Tagovailoa.
On that.
Are you watching it today?
What?
Are you watching the WNBA draft today?
Oh, yeah. That's my CTV right now.
WNBA, yo, I never heard so many people hate on Caitlin Clark. And she gonna average 30 next year. Fucking, even though I know why DT hated. DT was like, I'm Diana Taurasi. You ain't busting my ass in the league. So I mean, that's the first game. I would actually pay for that to see DT against Clark. But DT is hating. A lot of niggas is hating right now on fucking on Caitlyn, son. Is Caitlyn gonna do the magic and get a ring her first year? Yes or no?
Yeah, she gonna.
Everybody's saying she needs to take time. Do you think she's gonna rap?
Yeah, I think she's gonna.
She didn't cry, but she was like, I can't believe so many people don't believe in me. What does that mean? Don't believe in me. What that means, huh? Huh?
Yep.
Her against an older DT, who wins? Can Clark hold DT?
Yep.
You think Clark holding DT, sir?
Yeah.
You just hate on Clark. Oh, everybody's saying she ain't gonna do that shit with him.
Play
Can you
action.
do that? Yes
Now
or no?
it's Tua. Throwing the out route incomplete.
So,
That's
you know,
Ferguson. And
you
he takes us beyond the 35 before
ain't
going
nobody
out of
comparing that shit
bounds.
to girls.
16
It's
yards on the
comparing
game's
to guys.
first play and a quick first down.
She got pass
On
thing.
play action.
It's like
Here's
Jason Kids.
Tua going up top. And he bats it away, and it falls down
Only weakness,
incomplete.
you gotta get a little stronger.
These two teams, you might
She
remember
you
that
just
earlier
woman.
in the year.
Are you watching the WNBA game? Oh, yes, sir.
Game. So they're looking for another win here in Washington to take the season sweep.
I think
Here's a screen now for
she gonna go
Cole.
down.
They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
They're not used to being out there like
the
that.
Cowboys so far, it's a first down.
And as you're game planning as a staff, you go through all the different ways you can neutralize the other guy's pass rushers. Extra linemen, leave a tight end in, bring the running backs back in to block. Or you can do this, a little simple screen pass, and it works
Right now,
out effectively.
ESPN said, which draft you watching? WNBA or the NFL draft on Thursday? Or both?
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
Are you watching the WNBA or are you watching the NFL draft? Or both?
It's a unit that has had all sorts of issues against the pass. Dead last in the NFL, number 32.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for.
Oh, boy, said
This
he's
is what
coming
you
back.
practice for. This is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking on the number one
Well, he said he coming back. He said he tried to
in
play.
the league.
So they'll come up 1st
I'll
and
tell you
10
this,
now
though.
from the
If you come back,
33.
if you come back after you get chip,
Man right.
he better.
This one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. That's the danger, Charles.
It's fucking
plays
crazy.
like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that, because if they're forced to try and go around
Motherfucking
defenders behind
Brady.
the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it. But in this case, they gave yardage and didn't get it back.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. 8th play of this early drive coming up. This is 3rd down. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And this is going to be incomplete.
How much a kill is
By
left?
Washington, and now 4th
For
down.
Indians.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he
Yeah,
had a
yeah,
chance to
watch
scan
that
it
game, so-
twice. The protection was that good.
She get double digits.
Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield,
She got past the
equally
ball,
good.
too.
Gonzalez's kick is good, and the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. Well, when they began that opening drive, they didn't have the best field position, but they were able to move the ball enough, Charles, to just get in his range to take the 3-0 advantage.
Absolutely, because considering where they began that series, I think they're pretty happy to be sitting at 3-0 right now.
in the East. If you're the Knicks, do you want to play Embiid in Philly or you want to play Butler in Miami?
Leading them out, a 2-year
you
starter
play
at Ohio State and second overall pick in the draft.
But Embiid will be injured. But we all know about playoff Butler. So who's worse for the Knicks? Being number 2 seed, Jalen Brunson has averaged 38.5 points a game the last 10 games. He's a player of the week. So, the Knicks without Randle. Do you want to see Miami with playoff Butler or Embiid, who's still kind of hurt?
They'll run for the first time.
Because I'm laughing at you, sir. Because even though you were Warriors dick sucker, you said, I like the kid. I'm not going to lie. I can see the Knicks losing in the first round. Look, it's Stephen A. Smith sucking. Talking about, Knicks going to the conference final. I said, oh, gosh. I said, we're going to lose in the first round. Make this pay. So what you saying? Who you betting on?
They're dependable and sometimes spectacular because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47.
I think you got.
Call it a full 3 yards in the
I think
wrong
you got the
direction
bet.
there.
That's the
Brings
easy
up
money.
2nd down.
It's the
Defense is a
Warriors.
difficult one to prepare
Who is
for.
it?
One of the
Oh, wait.
best in
Shit
the
on
league.
they
They'll
shit
come
on
at you from
everybody,
all
on
angles, and
everybody.
they did a nice job there stopping him for a
So I
loss.
definitely see Milwaukee get to the finals.
The second
Stephen A.
down
Smith
throw
said,
now from Stroud. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight
Doc
end.
Rivers might get fired.
A lot of tight ends just use
And
their
Doc
size
Rivers is 17 and 19.
occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner.
But Giannis is hurt.
He took some dance
Giannis
classes
is
in
hurt.
his background with his footwork.
Yeah.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he
That's
cannot
why I love
connect.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try to hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test
I don't like Boston.
but
That I
this
do.
time, they were up to the challenge.
Everybody say Boston going to the finals, can't lose.
He's got his target. That's complete.
Boston anyways, man. They ain't getting no wins, no.
They didn't get a lot, but they do convert on 4th.
Who you got coming out the East?
They'll run for the first time with the speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the
You got coming out the West.
Listen, don't forget it.
It's
Don't
a
forget it.
first down for
The
Washington.
Denver don't go back to back. They gotta get sacrificial lambs.
What are you talking about? Miami was the sacrificial lamb last year.
Robinson ought to give right side.
Need another
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Miami was the sacrificial lamb. We all knew Miami had no chance of beating Denver. So you like Denver, Milwaukee? Giannis against Joker?
Stroud to throw it. Going underneath. Gibbs has it. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Opted to run for it. The decision to go to it.
You doing now?
The first getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Well, I'm just taking this stuff to work here. And Thomas trying to do something. Trying to put Thomas on something. Trying to help Max.
Determined to get the first down there.
Trying to make some
No
money.
hesitation at all to tuck it and go.
Trying to knock down.
Run through their entire defense.
They said trying to knock down.
Now here's
Who are you trying to knock down?
And he will find his man on the
The girl?
outside. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds.
You told me she was bugging out. You told me, nah, B, she want these bills paid. That's what you told me.
Robinson.
Bro, you know. Well, we know they'll go. This is
Nearly
good.
a yard
That's
down to
okay.
the 3. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little
You
bit
told me,
closer here.
you told me it's about bills. Pay my automobile bills, pay my sacrifice bills. I want you to do. Oh,
He is into the end zone. Touchdown Washington.
Chicks be looking for
Robinson
Sponsor.
Jr.
Sips.
Touchdown number 20.
Bitches.
Commanders have answered that early field goal.
Sponsors.
First quarter lead.
Should be looking for
Hill.
Should be looking for what's his name?
Sponge.
Should be looking for Russell Wilson.
Strong in so many
Because they realize that future is busting them down
and accomplish their goal. They've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
You know what I mean? So things have changed.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play.
Get out of here so you can finish this up. I'm going to
Call you back. All right, go.
Now Tua. And that is incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Here's Bryce Behringer on now to punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. This is taken at the 15. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. As the Commanders make their way out on offense, let's take a peek at the playoff picture of the NFC. And the division title, that's out of reach. We know that. This is as good a spot, Charles, as they're going to get. That first wild card and the number 5 overall seed.
Partner's not out of the question, especially with the 7 seeds that they have now in the playoffs. If you do win and the other wild card teams win in the first round, you could find yourself with a home game in the divisional round. Now, we know that's not likely, but it's not out of the question. Bottom line, you have to win to put yourself in that position.
And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Robinson up the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's going to be caught by Samuel. Touchdown, Washington. Curtis Samuel with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Commanders are able to extend their lead. Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well, and by association, a bright future for the franchise too.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Dallas offense set for this next drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. He finds his man, Pollard. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Two and now on first down. Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
You know darn well both of these teams reviewed the film and saw that this defense had 5 sacks last week. They got to keep their QB upright. And they're going to try their best to do exactly that. But they're facing a team where getting to the quarterback is a mindset. It's a mantra for them. And they play a game within the game. And you know what it is? Let's race to the quarterback and see who gets there first.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Going to the air. Tagovailoa had his hands on it but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. Third down. Tua going to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Taken at about the 36. It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Set to go again. Here's Brian Robinson in the Commander offense.
Last week, over 100 yards, 3 touchdowns. We were talking with him on the field before the game. He said simply, I was in a groove. He obviously was.
And I think he's being a little modest about that, being in a groove. That's a big-time game right there. And I think he feels like his entire team is coming along with him because they're creating spaces and holes for him to run through. He's making people miss, running through tackles. They are locked in a big way and confident about this game as well.
Going back to Gibbs on first down. There he goes left side. Shoves him away. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. 69 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues. So all the way down close to the goal line. Good blocking up front. Helped to spring it.
When this drive is over, he's got to get to the bench and sing kumbaya with the offensive line, doesn't he? Big-time openings for him. Gets him all the way down to the 2-yard line. Let's see if they can pound it in.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Robinson is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. After one, a 14-3 ball game. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And they'll run again. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Brian Robinson Jr. with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Commanders add 6 to their lead. CD, that's his 2nd touchdown already. And how about this offense? 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
An absolute total team effort right now. And let's face it, I don't think he's done. We're still in the first half. There's a lot of time left to go. I don't know what they're going to do on the other side trying to slow him down. But right now, he's feeling it.
Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is up to 18 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Dallas offense back out onto the field. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. A give to Pollard running left. And Pollard going to pick up a Cowboys first down as he'll get this up past the 35-yard line. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Tua. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Tua sets up to pass it. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Ferguson. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 28. A gain there of 21 yards. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. Setting to throw on first down is Tua. He hits his target, Lockett. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run with Pollard. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
Looking to pass. Tua. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. From 10 yards out. And the Cowboys are able to cut into that deficit. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was the super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and it makes the score 21-10. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Washington offense set to take over again. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Here's a 2nd and 8. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 10 yards there, good for a Washington first down. For a lot of people, the MVP award means the quarterback award usually, but over 100 yards again last week. They're going to have to look his way more than once when giving out this award this season, I think.
Yeah, it's not just the consistency. It's been some plays that we've seen where we talk about it for weeks thereafter. That's what we're getting out of him. Over 100 yards last week. Expects to continue that in this game, too.
Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. Shreds him with a stiff one. Touchdown, Washington! Brian Robinson Jr. on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. This is becoming quite the half he's had here.
Remember in our pregame meetings, they talked about wanting to run the football and staying with it. Well, when you're scoring this many touchdowns, there's no reason to go away from it, is there? They are off to a fantastic start. They hope it continues.
3 already for him. Elliott on for the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. 5 plays there on that drive. And it was capped off by the touchdown run from Brian Robinson. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Brian Robinson Jr. making his way back onto the field. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down. Now Stroud. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Commanders 1st down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. On the give, here's Robinson. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd and 9. A shotgun snap to Stroud. Over the middle, complete. It's Gibbs. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Throwing now is Stroud. That is caught. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 38-yard line. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13.
But things are definitely going right for them here in the 1st half. Pick it down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
Back to the ground with Robinson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 14. A gain there of 21 yards.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Second down and a run by Robinson. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
That's interference. Defense.
Thought they were going to force a 4th down instead.
Because you think you've taken them really deep into the count, haven't you? Instead, you've got to...
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Brian Robinson
Four.
Historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Commanders are able to add on to their first-half lead. Some good running there at the end of the day.
Why are you always supposed to
set up the first and goal, and then one play later, he's in the
first seed, but I doubt it.
What I liked about
Well,
that
he did that.
sequence is, I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Cowboy offense heading out. Let's take a look at the playoff picture coming into the weekend in the NFC. What we do know, Charles, they will be in the playoffs. They currently sit in pole position number 1, but nothing's set in stone right now. They still have to earn that top spot.
And it makes me reflect back to preseason when you and I do our tours of camps. The prevailing message in each and every one of them was what? Win the division.
Win the division.
Win the division. You know you're in the playoffs. It means something. It means a home game. It means a number of other things, but winning the division is paramount. You're right. They won't step off the gas here.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He's going to air one out. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And this was a little bit of the knock on him coming out of college. Sometimes the concentration could wander a bit. This should have been a big play, but somehow he's not able to corral it.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
Stroud on 3rd down now. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. 3rd down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out. But his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Job Alexander Cooper, EPR, HQDCK Mini IIF.
Winning the battle up front and winning in a big
Yeah.
way and giving their guy in the back.
Son, that shit was hilarious.
Pretty much.
Now a 2nd and 6.
All you trying to do is just the ball.
Stroud looking to
Slow
throw.
down to the ball.
And he'll find his man Samuel.
If you watch the role of Doozy, the Doozy one, you don't see too much of that perfect. You see free catch.
No, I told you that. I said Bo Nix and Drake May. No thanks. You can have them.
He showed the Drake shit, and it's tough because it's like someone will take you like, you really good. Someone will take you like, no, that's fucking done. So it's this coaching, it's this system. Until you get it, figure it out.
Every touchdown pass his young quarterback throws with the success that his team has had.
If you get him at pick 15, you can take a little, even up, take a little trip against the win.
We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy
Fucking Daniel Jones. Like, if Christian Ponder wasn't a 6th pick, and on top of it, no offense, you could have got Daniel Jones fucking around 3rd round. All right, maybe the 2nd round definitely. 3rd round iffy, but you from Duke. Name any quarterback from Duke that was getting love. You could have probably got him 4th, 5th round if you want to be honest. That shit is crazy. Crazy. 6th pick. That shit, so I'll never forget that shit. No, it wasn't no 6th pick though, yo, for real. That's what had me like.
I could have been 11. I want to say 12. And it was like,
and that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Running right on the option is Tua, and he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the 1st down marker.
12.
Yes,
that's what I said. And that was a bump pick, fucking, what you call it, by Minnesota. But Minnesota's not really, that's not so bad for Minnesota. They're not really great draft quarterback pickers. The best quarterback they ever drafted was Culver. So.
And think about it, and they're going to be in the same division as the fucking Packers.
Now, Packers the exact opposite. They only pick, they only draft great quarterbacks. So that's why you get it. Every team has, the white man's like, all right, what do you want? Do you want a draft talent or free agent? Free agent. So pretty much. So they're like, you got to pick. Very few can do both. So that's why I said I respect us in Madden. Very few can draft and fucking. Very few can draft and say. 42-10, Washington over Dallas, week 18. Maybe if we win, we can get the first seed, but I doubt it. This nigga, Mitchell Robinson, is killing. So bad, I'm up to 7. Even though we lost 3 straight games, looks like Dallas about to get trounced. Damn, let's save it to the end of the game.
Trickety trounced, jump. Yeah, man, I'm trying to set up shape, but it's looking so shaky, bro. I'm like,
well, let me know. Let's say it. Oh my gosh. Yo, son, it's 49-10. They gave Dallas 27 straight points, and we beat them 49-37. In 1/2%.
You know what I mean? Wow. Sim Warriors, huh? I mean?
What the fuck?
Sim Warriors. Sim fucking Warriors.
And now Tua has 447, 5 touchdowns. And he had no touchdown before the sim. Yo, this shit is crazy. Yo, we lost this game, son. I told you why I simmed it, son. Hold up, son. Stop it, son. Tua was 30 for 52 for 447, 5 touchdowns, no interceptions. Stroud was 23 for 30 for 335, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions.
and get set to host a
Brian Robinson had 34 carries for 150 yards, 4 touchdowns.
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL
that shit.
on EA Sports.
Come on, so they gave these niggas a quick. Son, how you go from 10 to 37 in one half?
5 touchdowns, 1 half. Why about me?
What the fuck?
Should be wild. Same Warriors. Should be wild.
Wow, ain't the fucking words.
Ain't the fucking words. I mean, damn.
I'm trying to, cause Shorty coming in about an hour and a half. So I'm trying to run through this shit now, cause you know she ain't let me play that shit when she come. So I'm trying to fucking get some love. Now the question is, do we get first seed or what? Like, we both end. They got Cowboys in front of us, so no. I mean, we still 5th seed, so that's fucking ass.
Wow.
We both 12 and 5. Really?
With love, with love, Big Papa. How you kill?